Hey guys, Derek with Dependable Painting and Remodeling, and we are back in our cost series. What does it cost? Today we are talking about fence staining, fence sealing. So typically, when we look at a fence to estimate what it's going to cost, our first and foremost is how big is the fence? How long is it? Second, what type of fence is it? This is going to help us determine the amount of material. So normally in a fence staining job, the biggest expense is the material, right? You have a lot of surface area. The average residential fence, 200 to 300 feet. And if it's privacy fence, it's 6 foot tall, front and back. That's a lot of surface area. Second, what is the prep work required? Is there any boards that need to be replaced, pickets that need to be replaced? And has it been previously coated? Does it require prep to remove the old coating? And when was it installed? So if it was installed within a year or so and it hasn't gotten gray, then usually we can brush it off and it's good to go. Once it's gotten gray, or if it's been previously coated, it's going to require us to come out a day in advance and pressure wash it. So just like decks, there's two main approaches. One is a solid stain, and that's going to look like your painted look, but it's a durable option, good solution, but it looks painted. And the other is the penetrating oil that we manufacture. I wish there was a commercially available penetrating oil or an oil-based semi-transparent that was good, because I'd just rather go buy it. But unfortunately, we've had to go to the end of the earth to find a small manufacturer to make it to our specifications. And it's just a better solution. It's not film forming. It's never going to fail. It's like dyeing the wood, just like a tie-dye t-shirt. Normally, for residential fences, 250 feet and under, you're looking at somewhere between $1,200 and $1,900, depending on the type of material and what it needs in the beginning as far as prep goes. And then 250 to 500, you're looking at somewhere between $2,000 and $3,500, just depending on how big it is, has it been stained, does it need pressure washing. Normally in a residential setting, you're not going to find too many fences bigger than 500 feet. Even 500 is very rare. Occasionally we service agricultural customers, myself included. I own a farm, and that's a whole different type of coating. We can still do penetrating oils, but a lot of times we're using an agricultural coating because it's just more cost effective for that big of a fence. Anyways, give us a call. My number is 470-322-7107. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Usually with a short conversation, perhaps some pictures, I can get you a real close idea on what is it going to cost to stain and seal your fence correctly so that you can get 5, 6, 7 trouble-free years out of it and not have an expensive bill on the back end by using coatings that fail and require extensive prep work to take off in order to redo the job later on.